everyone, welcome to Yoga with Bianca and Livio. My name is Bianca and today we will focus on our backs. So in particular I was inspired by a friend who asked me what to do for lower back pain. So let's get started in a laying position today and I will guide you through this and I hope you enjoy the practice. So get comfortable here in your lying position. Try to relax everything down into the floor. Become really heavy and grounded. And just take a moment here to arrive. And then gently bring one hand under your lower back and see how much space is in between your lower back and the mat. And for now, I just want you to focus on gently engaging your core, tucking the tail a tiny bit under to get this access to your lower back and be able to press the lower back into your hand. And we're just going to stay here for a moment. So find this engagement through the core, this tuck in your tailbone to help your lower back to come all the way down onto the floor. Gently press it into your hand. Stay here for another breath. And then gently relax. Take the hand back out. Bring the soles of your feet onto your mat. Find this bridge pose set up here. We're not going into a bridge pose, but what we're going to do is we will tuck the tail slightly under. And then from here we'll relax it all the way back down, arching the lower back, spreading the abdominal muscles. And then on your inhale again, tuck the tailbone under. On the exhale, relax, open up the abdominal muscles. On your inhale, take another tuck here. On the exhale, gently release the tuck. Open the abdominal muscles. Two more like this. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. And relax. From here, gently bring your knees into your chest. Give your knees a big hug. Gently rock from side to massage your lower back. And then cross the chins over each other. Hold on to the backs of your thigh and gently rock back and forth until you come up to a seated position on the front of your mat. Gently scoop a little bit back so you have enough space. We're going to keep the soles of our feet on the mat, pointing the knees up to the ceiling. If it feels good for you, you might even want to open the legs a little bit wider to give yourself some space. Now you could hold on to your knees or the backs of your thighs and gently find this engagement of your spine, this beautiful long spine from your tailbone all the way up to your neck. And we're just going to stay here for a moment and we're just going to breathe in and out and observe how this feels in our bodies. Imagine how you really breathe into the lower back, into the middle back, into the back, upper back. So really imagine how your breath helps you to expand those areas. And then from here, maybe walk your knees a little bit closer to your chest. And then give your legs a hug from behind. Hold on to opposite leg, maybe to opposite elbow. Relax your head, the forehead down to the knees. And just hang out here, breathing into the backs of your bodies now. Feel how the breath really tries to find more space in the sides and in the backs as your belly, your abdomen, relaxes on your upper thighs. Take another breath here. And then slowly come on back up to a seated position. Extend the left leg all the way down. Bring the right knee all the way into your chest as close as you can get without having any discomfort. And then just hang out here for a moment. Again, find this long spine all the way from your tail to your neck. And then gently give your right leg a hug with the left elbow, with the left arm. Bring the right hand behind you, really close to your tailbone. Come onto your fingertips right away. On your inhale, grow tall. On your exhale, take a twist. And we're not going to take a full twist today. We're just going to look over to the right without forcing it any further to give our back a little release here. Stay here for another breath. And then slowly bring your torso and your gaze back forward. Grab your right foot and kick the right foot into your hands. Extend your arms, extend the leg. Maybe lean a little bit back to feel the stretch in your back, upper and lower leg. And really engage your core here. Reach your heart up to the ceiling. On the exhale, gently guide the right leg all the way down. Stay here for one breath, in and exhale. On your inhale, reach the right arm back and up, open up to the right. On the exhale, bring it back forward to your right foot. Take another forward fold. Let's take two more like this. Breathe and open up to the side. Exhale, take a forward fold. One more like this. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take one breath here. One breath out. Inhale, slowly walk your hands up towards your lap. Reach up your heart, your chest. Stack your shoulders over your heart, over your hips. And then we're gently going to bring the left knee into our chest. Keep the right knee extended. Give your left knee a hug. Find this long spine again. Sit up nice and tall. Breathe into this alignment of your body. And then gently give your left knee a hug with your right arm. Bring the left hand behind you. Come onto your fingertips. On your inhale, find the length. On the exhale, take a deeper twist. And again, we're not going all the way today, so we are really just looking to the left here, thinking about finding more space in our backs. Take another breath, and then slowly come on back to neutral. Face the front. Grab the left foot with both hands. Kick the left foot into both hands. Extend everything. Gently lean back, find the space, this openness, this long spine. Take another in and exhale. And then gently relax the left foot down. Take a forward fold. Inhale, reach the left arm all the way up and back. Open up to the left. Exhale, take a forward fold. Two more like this. Inhale, reach the left arm up and back, open up. Exhale, take a deeper forward fold. One more like this. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, take a forward fold. Stay here for another breath. And then slowly roll yourself up to seated position. Bring the soles of your feet down to your mat, and then we're going to find Supta Baddha Konasana. So we bring the soles of our feet together to touch, finding this butterfly position. And I know that some people really like to bring the feet very close to their sit bones, to their tailbone, but for now maybe scoop the feet a little bit forward. And I even recommend to gently lean onto the right tush and then take the flesh of the left tush. Gently pull it back so you're really seated on your sit bone, on your left sit bone. And then do the same thing on the right side. Hold on to your knees for a moment. See if you find this long, beautiful spine again. And if this is easy for you, you might even want to hold on to your ankles if you are able to keep this length in your spine. If you feel very comfortable here, you can definitely try it, but please see that you don't lose the long spine here, and that you're really sitting up tall. On your next exhale, gently take a forward fold over your legs here. Think about lengthening the lower back instead of rounding all the way down. So we want to get long in the lower back, the middle back, and then taking this forward fold in your upper back, relaxing the chin to your chest. And if this feels good, you might even want to walk your hands a little bit forward. See if you can deepen the stretch without forcing anything here. So we're not pulling. And then from here, walk your hands over to the right. And it might be a very small movement, and that's absolutely okay. Just breathe into it. And walk your hands back to neutral. Stay there for the inhale and exhale. And then walk your hands all the way over to the left. Come back to neutral. Stay there for another breath. And then slowly come on back up. Seated position, stack the shoulder over your hips, gently guide the knees towards the midline, bring them to touch, and then cross the legs, the chins, come onto hands and knees, tabletop. Now we're going to take a few rounds of cow and cat here. So we're doing exactly the same thing what we did laying on our backs. On our inhale, we will relax the tail, stick it out, reach your heart forward and up. And on your exhale, we will slightly tuck the tail around the spine, pushing ourselves away from the floor, bringing the chin to the chest. 2 more rounds like this. Breathe and drop the belly button. Reach the heart forward and up. On your exhale, round the spine, find your cat. Inhale one more time like this. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, find your neutral spine. Tuck your toes under. Push your hips up and back to downward dog. We're not going to stay here long. We're just taking this position for a good, solid transition here. Gently walk towards the front of your mat. And then hang out in your forward fold. And you can bring your feet together to touch or have them hip width apart. For now, think about hinging from your hips, bring your belly onto the upper thighs here. See if you can reach the sit bones up towards the ceiling. Can you bring the weight towards the front of your foot? Can you really lean your hips a little bit forward? Can you get really heavy in your head? Maybe hold on to opposite elbow here. You can even gently rock from side to side. And then from here, gently relax your hands down. Separate your feet at least mat width apart. Point the toes out, point the heels in. Sit your tush back and down. Find your Malasana squat here. So we are on our feet. If you have trouble bringing your heels all the way down, you can always use a blanket, a cushion, and fill the space so your body is still able to relax into this pose. And then bring your hands to your heart. Press the palms into each other. Gently guide the knees out open up those legs by gently pushing your elbows into your knees. And then think about reaching the heart forward and up. So instead of rounding and collapsing here into yourself, can you really grow tall? Can you find some space? Can you breathe into the space? We're gonna stay here for 2 more breaths. 1 more. And then exhale, bring your hands down. Keep the legs as they are. Just reach the hips up and back. Take a forward fold over those legs. And you don't have to change any of your positions on your mat. I just try to face you as much as possible here. Take another breath. And then on your exhale, come on 1 more time into your Malasana squat here. Hands to the heart 1 more time. Get long, find the space. And then gently bring the hands behind you. And we're going to come into a seated position, finding both pose right away. So we will lift the chins up the floor, the feet off the floor so that the chins are parallel to our mat. Gently guide the thighs towards your chest and hold into the backs of your knees here to really find this engagement. Find the engagement of your back. Really find this long spine again. Reach your heart forward and up. And we're just going to hang out here for 3 breaths. This feels so good, right? Take another breath here. And then gently bring your feet down to the mat. Extend those legs all the way down to the floor. Find this long spine again on your inhale. Reach your arms up high, get really long. Bend your knees a lot for me so that you really press those heels down into the floor. On your exhale, hinge from your hips. Don't lose the long spine here, so we are reaching up and forward. You should already feel the stretch, although you have your knees bent. And then on the exhale, take a full forward fold. Give yourself a lot of space to really bend those knees a lot here. Relax your nose to your knees. And then again, can you imagine how you breathe into the upper back, into the middle back, into the lower back, and really find the space and open this area a little bit more with your breath. Now on your inhale, reach the right arm back up and open up to the right. On your exhale, bring the right hand back towards the right foot here to your forward fold. On your inhale, open back up. On your exhale, close it again. One more, inhale, open back up. Exhale, close. Let's just switch sides. Inhale, reach the left arm back and up. Exhale, take a forward fold. 2 more like this. Breathe and open up to the left. Exhale, take a forward fold. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Stay here in your forward fold for another breath. And then slowly walk your hands towards your hips. Gently come on up to a seated position here. Just bring the soles of your feet down to your mat. Scoop your tush a little bit forward. And we're just gonna lay down. And I always like to use these transitions to really work my body. So you can go with me or you can just lay down. If you work with me, just extend those arms to the front of the room. Open the chest up 1 more time. And then gently roll yourself down to the floor. See if you can keep those feet down, connected to the earth. Relax all the way down. Bring your knees into your chest. Give your knees another good hug here. Gently rock from side to side. See how your back feels. And then gently from here, bring the right leg on top of the left. So we will find eagle legs here. You might find 1 bind. You might even find 2 binds. Now from here, gently lift up your tush, bring the tush over to the left, and then relax the knees down, over to the right, excuse me, and then relax the knees down to the left. Find a twist here, open the right arm to the right, gently relax the left hand on the outer top of your right knee, look over your right shoulder. And now I just want to recommend here that you really focus on bringing the shoulder, the right shoulder down to the floor, and then seeing how much space you got from your hips, from your outer hips, from the legs. And see if you need a pillow, grab a pillow, bring this under your knees. And then gently come on back onto your back. Bring the knees back into your chest. Give them another good hug here. See how this feels. And then gently bring the left leg on top of the right. Again, eagle legs, so maybe find one bind, maybe two. Lift the tush up. Gently bring the tush over to the left. Relax the knees down to the right. Look over the left shoulder here. Again, see that you really focus on your shoulder first, so bring the left shoulder towards the floor and then think about lengthening the left side. Take another breath here and then gently come on all the way onto your back. Bring your knees one more time into your chest. Become a tiny, tiny ball. Bring the nose to the knee. And then gently lay down, extend the legs all the way down. Find your Shavasana pose here. Heavy legs, heavy arms, open the palms up to the ceiling. Deepen your breath. Take a big inhale into your nose. Open your mouth, exhale everything with a sound out. Let's take two more like this. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale out. And then leave your breath by itself. Try not to focus on it anymore. Shift your focus to your physical body, left side, right side, back and front. Every single area from the crown of your head down to your toes. Relax every single muscle in your body. Remind yourself to get heavy, to let the tension go. You're not holding on to anything anymore. And then shift your focus to your mind. And just observe your thoughts for a moment, how they go in, how they come out. And then leave your mind by itself. Find your deep relaxation here. And if you feel you're ready, gently deepen your breath again. Know you can always stay as long as you would like in your Shavasana. Otherwise, gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Take a good stretch, reach your arms up overhead, point the toes to the front of the room, reach to the left, to the right. And then gently roll over to one side of your body. Pause in your fetal pose here for one breath. Gently come on up to a seated position at the front of your mat. Bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head. Take this moment to feel the effects of your yoga practice today. Bring your thumbs to your third eye, the area between your eyebrows. Bow your head in gratitude for this practice and our wonderful community here. Namaste. Thank you everyone for joining me today for this lovely back release. I hope you enjoyed it. Please come back, do it as often as you would like. Find some release every other day, every other week. Don't forget to like and to subscribe to my channel, Yoga with Bianca Inirio, and I am looking forward to see you again soon. Thank you so much everyone. Namaste.